The reason why South Carolina seceded and many other states seceded was because of slavery. This basically caused the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln had been elected and the southern states had seceded because of this. The southern states strongly believed in states' rights. Once Abraham Lincoln was elected, the Confederacy elected Jefferson Davis as their president. There was a high production of cotton in the South, and there were many slaves that were used to produce the cotton. There were two different flags of the United States during the Civil War. This was the Union, which is similar to ours currently, and this is the Confederates. The official name for the Confederates was the Confederate States of America. This is the Confederate uniform. It was different than the Union by how it had 2 rows of buttons and it didn't just have one. They also used many different accessories and items to distinguish the two. And this is the Union. The Confederates' uniform was usually gray. The Union soldiers' uniform was usually dark blue, like navy blue. South Carolina seceded from the Union in December of 1860. This is a map of Fort Sumter. There were 350 men in the fort. There were also 60 cannons that were pointed out to sea. This here and here, those were barracks. This was a sally port right there. That's the mess hall. And that's the latrine. It was a fairly large fort. It was on a man-made island and was in Charleston Harbor, South Carolina.
3. Go.
Fort Sumter was located in Charleston Harbor, South Carolina. Fort Sumter was where the first shot of the Civil War was fired. It could have up to 135 cannons inside of it. It could occupy up to 650 men. In this battle, there were only 60 cannons. There were only 82 men inside. Abraham Lincoln sent a note to Governor Francis Pickens of South Carolina. He told him that he was creating an unarmed group of men to bring supplies to Fort Sumter. He said that Union soldiers would not attack unless the Confederates fired at them. Jefferson Davis sent his forces to bombard Fort Sumter before the Northern supplies could come. Confederates shot at the fort on April 12, 1861. On April 14th, the Union soldiers surrendered. They were led by Major Robert Anderson. The Confederate troops were led by General Pierre G.T. Beauregard. On the 14th, Union troops left Fort Sumter. people in the North were stunned by this battle. Before this battle, Robert Anderson had been appointed by John B. Floyd. Fort Sumter had been a Union fort. The supplies had been put in Fort Sumter on Christmas Day before. After this battle, President Lincoln tried to get 75,000 troops to fight. The Union was going to win the Civil War. No one was killed in this battle. This was the first battle of what would be a very long war. 620,000 soldiers died in this war. It lasted for 4 years. This was the Civil War.